Welcome back, people, to our next part in the series. We'll be talking about percentage increase and decrease for the foundation and higher papers. Today we will be covering the calculator side of the thing. These are quite easy marks to get, just some people get it wrong somehow, but somehow they get them wrong, fair enough. So we got a decent question here. We've got increase 323 by 27.4%. So let's get into it. So the, not formula, but the way we want to do this is we want to do 323 times by 1.274. Now it is important we do times by 1.274 because if we use a bit of logic here, 1 equals 100%. So as we're increasing, we want it to be over 100%. So we want, when we're timesing, we want this number to be over 1.274, because we're increasing it by 27.4%. Because if we did 323 times 27.4, this would give us a ludicrous number in the thousands, which we hopefully won't get, but we'll see. So type this into your calculator, and this should give 323 times 1.274, which spits out at 401.6. No, sorry, 0.5, sorry. Yes. Yes, so this is increasing a decimal. We want to times we want our times number to be over 1, because otherwise if it's below 1 it will decrease. On to our next segment of decreasing decimals on the calculator paper. See you in a second. Right, sticking with the same question just for easy sake, we're going to be decreasing £323 by 27.4%. There are two methods we can do. I'm going to cover I'm going to talk about the other one, but I'm going to cover the main easy one. So the other one is the link and match the previous one, when we find 10%, 1%, and just takes too much time. So for this one, we're going to do 100. 100 take 27.4. Now, this gives us the number we're going to put into our calculator. So we do 100 take away 27.4, which gives us a nice number of 72.6. 72.6. Now this number is important because this is what we're going to type into our calculator in order to decrease this number. So speaking of the devil, let's get onto it. So we do 323, which is the number we're trying to decrease, and then we're going to times it. Timesing is very important here. By 0.726. Again, this number, if you're increasing, it's above 1. If we're decreasing, it's below 1. So if you're increasing and the number somehow gets smaller, something went on there. Just let's type this into our calculator. 323 times 0.726. 724, should I say. Which gives us 223. 0.9, let's round it off. So that is decreasing decimals. The next part I'm going to talk about is a bit trickier, but it's not too difficult. Maybe grade 6 at a push. So this is probably closest to the start of higher and nearer to the end of foundation, if it is on foundation calculator. But the next one is pretty sure it's exclusively higher. Not to fret though, it's not hard higher, it's just on the higher paper. It's just a bit simple. Let's go. Right, on to a slightly more difficult question. We have got x, which is the number, was increased by 24.3%. The new number it spat out is 738.342. So we're trying to use this number to get it back down to this number. So we know this number, we know this number was increased by 24.3% to get 738.342. So to do this, we're going to add 100 to this. We're going to divide this by 100 to give us 0.243, and then we're going to add 1 onto it. So we're going to get 1.243. So we increased it. So this increased it. So now we're trying to decrease it. So then we do 738.342. Now, this will give us 1% of what this number is. because we are decreasing the increase, if that makes any sense. So if we go over here and type into our calculators 738.342 divided by 1.243, this spits out a number of 5.94. Yes. Oh, sorry, no, that should have been 124.3, which spits out a number of 5.94. Now this is 1% of what x is. So if we've got 1% of x, the way we get back up to x is we times it by 100. So we do 5.94 times that by 100, which gives us 594. Now, in order to check that this does go into this, what we can do is we can do 594 times 1.243. Since it was calculator ruling, 594 times 1.243, which gives us a nice number of 738.342. Here's the proof. So yes, this is this number. So in order, this x would give us 594. Smack bang easy, I would say. Looking at grade 6 stuff here, not too complicated, just a little bit of thinking involved. So yes, thank you for watching. Get the revision in, get grade 9, shebang!